for 3:30 or whatever it was set to,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see now the live just lit up. It's blinking.
So that means it's live?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't even have to do anything.
Exactly. So if I was to, the only thing I don't get though is I want to get to that page. I don't want the live studio. I want
because live studio is like trying to access your camera.
Yeah, which I don't want that. But if I come but if I do come in here and I click on view event, it takes me to the page that I really want to be, which is showing me the 2 live streams going on.
Okay.
Yeah, so even though I had it set at 3:45 p.m., it's only 2:26. And if I pop over to Facebook, so there's my old one. I assume I have a new one now. And there it is, and it's live. Click on view event. Oh, and there I am. Takes me to the page. So, yeah.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, because you can't get to that, that view of the event anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't know if there's another reason for their... I guess you can get to it this way, maybe. If you go back to dashboard,
the world is home to 7.
It shows up at the top. Actually, it just takes me right into it if I click dashboard.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. That's how you do it. It's they could have made that a little bit better.
Yeah, that's why it's in beta, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, so I can see what I'm streaming. I can see it's going both of these, and I would think I'd have one person watching because I'm watching it. Maybe it's me. It knows it. It's smart.
Yeah.
But yeah. So as soon as the webcast, and usually, it even gives me links to go out and watch it too. So here's the YouTube version of it. There we go. Yeah. So that's the only thing to note. So if you, Matt, I don't know if there's going to be any like pre-roll, anything like that.
Yeah, I think we're talking about doing just a holding image to start it up a little bit early yesterday, right there.
Yeah, that would be great because I just want to make sure that this is working. And basically, for your knowledge, Kenny, we had like alerted the media that this was the place to view. And so we have like press interest viewing. So we just like need to make sure that it starts on our channels on time.
Understood. And that will help. And what you can always do as I'm trying to think if there's a way to have like a backup, but I'm pretty confident in this working. But now it's showing I got one person watching.
Okay, great. And I also just added the stream key into this chat. I can obviously email it to you too, but I just, as I was following along, I pulled it out. So I don't know if that's helpful. But yeah, so Matt, what time were you thinking of like starting with a still image? Do you guys know?
We could do it anywhere from like 5 to 10 minutes early. It's up to you.
Okay.
I think what it comes down to too, and this is totally up to you. I think if you do the scheduled event, it's automatically going to go live. Like you would be able to confirm that it's looking good and coming in clear before you actually push it to your social channel.
Interesting.
So,
okay.
I think it just depends. If you do it from the dashboard without scheduling it, I think you would see the preview on the right there, and you would be able to choose when you want it to get pushed out to those channels. But if you do the event way, as soon as we started on the Entrado side, it's automatically going to push it out to those that you have set up.
I just don't think you'll have to. I don't think there's going to be a lot of fixing.
Yeah,
of
like
the stream.
finagling.
There's not a lot of fixing.
I know. I'm thinking about it. I'm
like,
like, yeah, the reality is
I
even if it looks bad, it's probably still has to happen. Sorry, what you were saying?
I didn't know if like that early minute, like the early couple of minutes where you wanted the holding image, did you actually want that to be published to the audience, or did you want to have that so that before we go live on your social channels, you could actually see something, confirm something's coming through, and then when you're ready, say, all right, go to Facebook, go to YouTube.
I personally am fine with the holding image going live to our channels. I don't know about the UN Web TV people, but that makes me feel better because then I can at least confirm that there is like a connection happening and that I can see it as a Joe Schmo from Twitter.
what most people do is
the UN TV folks would have control of when they want to push it on their side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they can do what they want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on your side, just make the holding image, please stand by or whatever, something that lets the folks know that, it's going to be live in a few minutes or whatever the case might be.
And is the holding image the image that I selected when I set up the scheduled event?
It will be in studio, just like my image right now. That's my hold image.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if you have an image you want to use, Sarah, you can just send that to me and James, and we'll have it set up so that that's what's sent out with the feed to restream for you and for UN Web TV. We'll have it included in there.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, so that and that wouldn't override like what a program attendee sees, right?
No, so whatever
'Cause I
set
don't
here.
want to
So like once it's live and it's a holding image, even if it's prior to going live, like in the webcast, this is the image they're going to see. So even without thinking about social streaming, this is what we do in a webcast, right? We'll leave a hold image that says, show will be starting in 5 minutes or whatever the case might be. And in this case, we'll be sending it out to social as well because they're in the same boat. They're sitting there waiting, right? They got an alert that it's live and they'll see an image that says, yeah, it'll be live here in a couple minutes.
Okay, so in that case, I actually then think, Matt, that we might have already provided a holding image because we gave one to James that said like the session will begin shortly or something last week.
Okay, that's perfect.
That's
So
perfect.
is that okay to just use that then?
Yeah,
keep
that's
it
perfectly
simple.
fine. We'll just
Okay.
keep with that. It'll be simple and it'll work for both sides, the virtual event attendees and the social media attendees.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay,
Love
perfect.
it. Yeah,
Now,
that's great.
if you wanted to test, so what you could do is I'm trying to think how you could just like I'm going to finish this